saying, yo, but you can't get Kool-Aid from a, and that's the attitude, yo, and it's clear in 5 minutes, they don't know what's up, 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 know what's up.
They asked me if you still on, man. It's hot, son. Yeah. Come on. Into the black light, exited the mass.
What's up, Lou?
You entered the black light, exited the mass.
Shells.
You entered the black light, exited the mass. You entered the black light, exited the mass.
Yo, we back again. If you throw it in the towel, then you're back in sin. We need the Holy Spirit, please let the chaplain in. Here at the front door, chilling with the childish grin. We can now begin. Now the truth be told, we're riding on the light to let the youth get old, and following the one that will soothe your soul and take your bad situation and improve your role, to release your flow. It's a long stretch to loosen all the nooses from the baby's nets, and tell the young ladies they should save the sex, and tell the young guys not to break their neck for the place of sex, but get the paycheck. And real women really don't play that. A wise lesson learned really, really way back. I used to okay that. The Lord saved me, Jack, from a life of whack. Come on.
Into the black light, exited the mass.
Oh,
you entered the black light, exited the mass. You entered the black.
You might want to start paying attention on this next verse.
You entered the black light,
Give me your attention for a minute. Damn. Come on. We from the same cut, but playing different positions. A top secret message got the president attention. Do what you do, just make the good folk listen. And trust me, yo, it's not about who you kissing. There is a plan to see you chewed up and shit out. The devil's burning red from the fire that we spit out. We on the get up, the hell with that down low. Cherish the gift of the wisdom that we found, yo. Still on the mission with the daily agenda. Your head's been cloudy, so I doubt you to remember that I walk with the king of kings beside me. Just like the root in India, I read. I volunteer, know the Lord didn't hire me. It is the spirit that inspired me. Water of life to show the chief where the fiery. We have no time for those that be acting grimy.
Yeah, I get it.
You see the light now? Boy, I've been talking to y'all for a while. You see, you thought this was for like some type of game. Man, revolution. Yeah. When you're free, your mind, your ass will follow. That's for real. And some of y'all locked up so bad, don't nobody have to put chains on you. Hell, you chain yourself down mentally, spiritually. Come on, free your mind, dude. You a king. Free your mind, chick. You a queen. Let me get something with some feel to it, some funk to it. Come on. I think I like that. Can we get some heavy drums in there? More like Caribbean, Caribbean. Yeah. Yes. Bounce to this. I'm just a black man, title, yo, you give me that. I like them imports, never push the Cadillac. And would you figure, Mr. Man, while you kicking back with sick plans to get you stacked, making chickens fat? You know you into that, chilling with your timber cat, intoxicated to the point, past sinful acts. Be very nimble, Jack, or Jill will get a water back, and have your heart broke just like a heart attack. Look where your power at, no, not the idle cats. It's deeper than tats and hurricanes and old maps. The spirit flows, so my folks throw daps, meant for the wise as well as the spoil rats. So you can fold up or either you can fold back. I hold no judgment over those that have chose crack. Terror over habit that has been proven to hold back. With God on your side, you can get your soul back. Yeah, we need some 3 parts on this mess up. I can't carry this shit That chorus, come on, line up. Yo, yo, I need y'all 3-part harmony on this. I don't know how you can work it out, but work it out. Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? No. Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What is it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Into the room, you feel a certain doom. You might lose your hearing from the sonic boom. Out of the mouth is a sword and I'm taking you out. You try to stop me and I'm faking you out. Man, I wish I had an apprentice to build this work. Collaborate on synthesis. And I hope you remember this. Keep your enemy near to you. Far away, keep those that are dear to you. I hate beer, but I used to drink the brew. Heavily until the little habit turned deadly. I used to have a bud every day and all week. Intoxicated to the point where I couldn't hardly speak. So do the knowledge, that means hold your head. Let the past stay dead and keep a level head. And don't be misled. Remember most of what I said. I'm hot like times in a rock, but you got us hot from working on the block. By the end of the night, how deep this music is. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Mike's handed, I'm speaking candid. Understand this is the way that the masses demand it. I have wisdom, but God planned it. General media bandit. I blow flows on beaches and make you wonder where the sand went. The Taliban spent more times in design to destroy cities. My rhymes inspire minds. I'm known as Big Papa, but I ain't your daddy yet. But I could be your bro if you could get the concept. There be many that stand whenever I rip, but it's devastation whenever I rip. I spit flows that hit like mouth on tits, straight legit. You fake rappers need to understand that felonies, gunfights and drugs don't make a true MC. And I will do more than talk this talk. I will defiantly walk this walk. There's no need to spaz. Your nose bleeding while I'm beating your ass. You in the cesspool. Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Hope you can see by the end of the night how deep this music is. What does it profit? Ancient Chinese secret now. Yes. Did you not pay attention in your history class? Partner, wake up. Yes, sir. Partner, wake up. Yes, sir. Partner, wake up, son. It is written that it's nothing new under the sun, nothing new. And that the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So take your position. Don't you know you are part of that scripture, yo? Yo, you've been getting in the way and what you knock you down. Yes, but we gon' bring the light, yeah. A Max B production, baby. You know what it is. Listen, I'm known to tell you to fight back. There's no need to sell crack just to live fat. Why don't black superstars simply give back when they know it's a struggle just to live black? Can you picture that, Mr. Aristocrat? I'm coming from the bottom, rising to the top. And conscious is the tone on the CDs I drop. I won't flip-flop like a black bass, but I will put a message in the song before I hook your ass. See, we first class living, worse than slaves of the earlier days. And we adapted the ways of the slave master. I stand upon it, the very rock which put your people in bondage just to get 100. The big face kind, and it don't matter if it's making people lose their freaking mind. That's why I'm speaking mine, hopefully they change yours. To pull you out of these streets from these drugs and strange whores. Huh. Is anybody care? Is there love out there? Is anybody care? Is there love out there? It's It's like we died inside, no longer having pride. We're still for rides, a new skill to hide. And like the red tide, go and get our heads dyed. Rebel against the laws in the cities we reside. Sleep the circumstance, though our eyes open wide. Fail to coexist, let alone coincide. Eat chicken many ways, but prefer it fried. Like your man on death row when his relatives cried. It's death a mistake because somebody lied. And we can only pray that Christ is by his side. Convicted on the statement implied with no proof. Now will the warden cry that he killed another youth? I truly doubt it. That's why we stay in the booth. Just cause it ain't enough. We should demand and show proof. And if they overlook our voices, then we raise the roof. Which one of y'all do?
Does anybody care? Is there love out there? Does anybody care? Is there love out
Treat your people like being that I feel like I'm a slave, maybe slave. You know, man, you made a serious mistake, slave. A slave to be honest, slave to the system. Yeah, sound like a winner right there. Come on. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folks free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folks free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folks free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folks free. Hold up a minute, fam, let me ask you this. Did your last promotion offer you an ass to kiss? Hashtag for this. I know a better way, admit it honestly. Wonder why you bastard shit. Your heart's got to be right to make it from here. For animosity and hate, you can place it here. No time for pity. We partying.
What's going on, beloveds? What's happening? What's happening? Excuse me. I didn't mean to take so long, but like I said, I had to put some stuff up. I had to go to the post office and grab some things. I had to go on about 9 o'clock. I set everything up, and I wasn't gonna pay for the phone, and they automatically act. So it was already on, but it wasn't on. For the last 4 or 5 months, I argued with them. I'm not gonna argue with nobody. I told them, and I said, "You trying to rob me? And you motherfuckers got you foreign motherfucker. Every time I call the phone, you got some Hindu, some African. You know." And so I told them, don't turn it back on. What's wrong with these motherfuckers? And so saying I was on, I went to go live while I was out. And I was going to let y'all know exactly what's going on because I have no secrets. And it didn't want to go. So I had to reset the phone. This is what the feds, this is what they do to be nosy. It's the funny thing. So be careful of the pixels in the screen and all that too, because there's certain light fractures that happen, like subliminal, that can affect your heart and this, that, and the other. Just be mindful of that. Just a little morning tea. I don't really give a fuck what they say, okay? I'm over that. So anyway, there's a whole lot of folk out here who are really ignorant. My African brothers and sisters, I say that just to show a little politeness and dignity for you. We're not the goddamn sane, and there's many of them who know this. Other than these dumb Negroes who have been miseducated, delusionally misled, and not represented by the very people who are destroying the land and destroying every goddamn body, but they don't know how to get in tune with y'all because I know y'all don't want nothing to do with their dumb asses. But you have all these Africans that come here, all right, and they're not even Africans. There's the Zimbabweans, this, that, and all, the Congolese, whatever the fuck. But these people from war-torn, all they're so-called rich, all right? And their thing is, okay, melanated people, let's get in on the propriety of that. So dumbass niggas here, because of sellout Masonic mofos, all right, and sellout niggas, all right, that's because of them. This bind has happened so they can make more fiat off of these dumb niggas who don't know no better and bring some new world, this, that, and the other. I know too many people who went over there, built up cities, and left because of disparaging truth, all right? The Black Panther movement it was the Panther movement in the fucking beginning. I'm so tired of this bullshit. This is not hate, but you have a bunch of idiots. Pale skins attempt to tell our story and don't know the first thing about their fucking story. And every time I go and talk to one of them that tries to tell somebody something, I say, well, damn, your great-great-grandmama came here in 1939, and who the fuck are you? And they shut up around me. Then I know people who converted to Judaism, which is bullshit. All right? When I was over in the East Coast, and I would ask them, why did you convert? Because I want to be closer to God and the real truth. And these motherfuckers don't even know who they are. So do yourselves a favor. If I see your post up on here, I'm going to respond in like manner. It's not about hostilities and hate. Believe me, nobody's prepared for us. Nobody. So these niggas turn around and they find out, oh my goodness, these motherfuckers have been hiding this truth about genes and everything else. I don't want to hear about some goofy ass Christian Bible thumping fake New Age Muskegee motherfucker either. Oh yeah, we're black and Native Americans. I don't want to hear shit from them retarded motherfuckers. Some of y'all claim and profess and y'all move with them dumb summer bastards. All of them on the East Coast. Any nigga in liberal state, New York on down, right? Running around. Thank goodness we got real ones in California say, nah, ain't no African here. And they know their bloodline and even reclaim land, motherfuckers. But while you goofy niggas on the East, so-called East Coast, still holding this motherfucking horrendous aptitude for stupidity, talking this dumb shit, won't one motherfucking real African dispute what the fuck I'm saying, except for these monkey niggas who went over there, came back, speak another language, and come with this wearing dashikis made in China bullshit like it's supposed to mean something. I have more respect for the Maasai motherfuckers and the Ethiopians than I do for half the motherfuckers on the so-called west coast of Africa. War-torn. Told you what comes out of war. People have had enough of that shit. These motherfuckers, everybody, listen to me. I put that video up because there's a truth behind it. I should fucking know. I talked to the very people who let me know in the 80s. All right, now the idiots and the motherfuckers who got all y'all divided, I'm not dividing nobody. See, this is the big difference. I'm stating a fucking fact, a truth. Not nobody over there invented shit. Every time I tell an African American invented the goddamn, it was no African, it was nobody from fucking Europe. We have many people in all four corners who found their way back. And how they find their way back? Because them fake ass Jews want to conquer the fucking world with their perverse subjugation. I don't bite my tongue, and I'm talking away. It's not trying to be polite to that bullshit. Because it's a Mennonite over everything. Bullshit. Y'all keep putting curses and spells out there, casting them over yourselves, and thinking that it's gonna mean something. You motherfuckers don't know nothing. You motherfuckers ain't ready for shit. You got monkeys running around in our soil, walking around, jogging, thinking we don't know who the fuck they is because of this fake ass secret society government and all this. I hate even saying that dumb shit. You got niggas riding around in squad cars because these motherfuckers ain't listening when the motherfucker said, you think betraying your own is gonna fucking suffice you? These motherfuckers will get rid of your goofy asses. You stupid sons of bitches. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. You're gonna hate every fucking bit of what you learn. No, I'm not talking about the truth. What comes out of it. Because you're not going to have somebody go, my apologies. Oops, I made a mistake. And that's what all these dumb motherfuckers do before. When you have ample enough time to correct the fallacies. It's terrible when you see melanated motherfuckers running around in the delusion of the enemy's narrative as if it's supposed to mean something because you got a bunch of dumb motherfuckers who don't know no better. It'd be nice to see some of these gang members who really want to have a building and be in, and have something and say, see that motherfucker right there who likes to run around and kill people, shoot without, and always make mistakes? We need to get, that motherfucker needs to be gone. And change the face of things would be magnificent. No, you got faggots running around with guns, punks, excuse the term, running around with, I call them faggots, goddammit. You ain't gonna sit here and tell me what to call them, motherfucker. That's the word we used back then, that's the one we use now. And it was all right all over the UK and shit like that. Anyway, that's what they are, running around on our land, our own people, fucked up in the head, chemically lobotomized and everything else. And you think I'm supposed to be sitting here and be all nice to your fake imperviousness when you're fucking penetrable, motherfucker? Stop it with that bullshit. Every time I hear foo talking, running their fucking mouth, I'm like, so you want to be disrespectful? I'll show you how a motherfucker could be disrespectful, man. No, I ain't gonna bring no harm to you. You had too much done. You need to fix it. I'll work with you to fix it, but you ain't gonna sit here talking about this, that, and out of Africa bullshit, motherfucker, because of some fake ass motherfucker, fake ass Jews who sit there and wrote the new history, motherfucker. I'm tired of you weak punk motherfuckers. But I'll still work with you punk asses. You better start telling the truth, motherfucker. If you know it, if you don't, shut the fuck up. We are not the fucking same. I had some goofy motherfucking Spanish Mexican motherfucker. The hip hop, it was started by the Latinos. Well, Latinos was there with the, no, they weren't. Motherfucker, be silent. Navajo's got a big mouth, and that was only after a fucking movie came out, The Witch Call of Our Fathers, motherfucker. Before that, you ain't have shit to say. Then when a pale-skinned, so-called fake-ass chief in Oklahoma over the Cherokee Nation says, wait, there are many melanated black folk, because you know he had to reach out to the ignorant motherfuckers who are native. And that's without an African bloodline. But you don't want to listen to Jack D. Forbes. You don't want to listen to nobody to tell you that. You motherfuckers are the epitome of why the fuck the world is going where the fuck is going with your fake religions and your fake every goddamn thing. Imbalance. Unbalance. Motherfuckers gonna learn. And then when it's too fucking late, you'll sit there and say, oh, well, I had a great life. You didn't even fucking start to live, motherfuckers. You all haven't even started to fucking live. Most beautiful thing about being in Spain, I didn't remember no goddamn chemtrails. Here these motherfuckers trails still trying to push fluorides all right in the water. What in the fuck is wrong with y'all? Obviously, speaks for itself. I just mentioned too. Don't you ever. Now, if a motherfucker say, okay, well, I got some African DNA, fine, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Goddamn. But don't sit here giving me that made-up, funky monkey-ass motherfucking narrative made by the enemy who them motherfuckers don't even know who the fuck they are. Still digging up dirt, nigga. You don't see us running around digging up no motherfucking dirt. They digging up our story to hide it and tell a new story, you dumb motherfuckers. Everywhere they dug and built, all they found was us. They ain't find no native, and then they want to paint this fake-ass slave narrative. Actually, it's in reverse. Most of the majority, 80 to 90% of you Palestinians were the fucking slaves. We were the freemen, motherfucker. And freemen don't mean freed from fucking chains and stuff. We owned you, motherfucker. 4,000 melanated people kept families safe by keeping them as POWs, prolificated after the war, healing them the fuck up. And that's when Rockefeller said, we got to get the organs going. We got to tear down these bells. We got to do this. Y'all don't know the shit of truth about a goddamn thing. Listening to these goofy ass niggas on the East Coast and down in motherfucking Louisiana. You would think because they there, they know. They don't. Let me put the act aside for a second. Hold on. This is Granny Smith apples, celery, cucumber, parsley, oregano, no cilantro. No cilantro, no parsley. No parsley. Lemon. Oh my goodness. And ginger about that much. Oh my goodness. And that's why it's so thick, because there ain't no water in it. It's just straight up blended. You can't blend for so long because then you start heating it up and it processes it. You know that? So that's what the fuck that is. And it's out. And a quarter tablespoon of cayenne pepper. Who is good as a motherfucker too. Like applesauce. This is the shit what you should be bathing babies without the cayenne, mind you. Be retarded. No seed oil. Well, now, as I was saying, motherfuckers. All right? Who said something? Somebody said something? What did Paul in fact? What is it? You good? Why you mad? Oh, man. Why you got to come in here like a faggot, man? Don't come in here like a faggot, Paul. Don't come in here like a little faggot. All right, stand on your laurels like you know something or shut the fuck up and listen. The fuck? You the one mad, nigga. You mad. You know what mad means? It means all them chemicals and aluminum foil and everything else you partake in with your frugal little fraudulent ass. Shut the fuck up, monkey. Stupid motherfucker talking about you good. The fuck I ain't know. You know what the fuck good mean? No, I'm tired of goofy motherfuckers like you. I'm actually ready to go to fucking war, you know that? I'm ready to get shit cracking. No, I can, but I choose not to. Because I want to see you motherfuckers swarm. You stupid motherfucker. Dumb niggas ain't been shit, ain't done shit. Just giving white supremacy to which there ain't none. And then you run around like you done something because you think you accomplished something when you haven't accomplished shit. But you stand there in your monkey fucking vilified narrative thinking you somebody. You ain't no fucking body, nigga. You the real nigga. Worthless, lazy, spineless motherfucker. You ain't native, motherfucker, maybe born here. You ain't nothing. Monkey. Don't open your fucking mouth because I'll run your ass through the motherfucking sifter. And don't tell me you ex-Marine or Army New Age. That means you in that faggot shit, ain't you? Punk motherfucker. Because that's all you motherfuckers did when I was in. Always want to act like little women and everything was sexual about booties and dicks. That's what the fuck you are, nigga. That ain't in our bloodline, motherfucker. Fuck you doing, talking, running your punk ass, fake ass, monkey ass mouth, monkey. Fuck your world up. What, you study some Brazilian jiu-jitsu? Come and meet me, motherfucker. Come and meet this motherfucker. I'll show you the difference between you and me, motherfucker. Somebody who's actually in tune to some shit. Walks a little fucking difference. Motherfucker. You're always opening your mouths like you want to say something intelligent or smart. Bitch, go to motherfucking Bart Simpson or something. Go over there to motherfucking, what's that, Family Guy or something. That's where the fuck y'all's characters from. That's who the fuck you is, monkey. Go and play on your little shit. Did you run over somewhere? You think you're a Jew, motherfucker? Bring your ass over here then. You wear a costume, punk? You wear a costume, punk? Motherfucker. I'll get your ass in your feelings, because that's all the fuck y'all are. Feelings, emotions. And got my people conflicted and confused in that shit. Bitch ass niggas. I wish you was trolling. Sound like a fucking retard. Don't even know how to ask a proper question, because you don't have a question to ask, you retarded motherfucker. The original Republicans, bitch. Tell me different. The original writers of the Constitution, bitch. Tell me different. Hell, we made the Bill of Rights and everything else, and everybody's running with it. While you got these fake-ass government with these fake-ass politicians on this fake-ass place you call America, that is neither one of them running around with your fake-ass looking at us without even knowing the truth for your fucking numbers. They don't even know how much of the population you truly are because you're conflicted because the motherfucking enemy who you suck their dick got everybody separated, and you running around in your facsimile of your old made-up motherfucking punk-ass ideology. Faggot. It's a faggot, y'all. We got a faggot. Oh, fake-ass Jew. Did you go over there and fight in Ukraine? I ain't into politics. Did you go over there? Huh? Did you go over there? Huh? Man, fuck that nigga, man. Let him open his mouth. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's a little faggot. Yeah, he's probably molesting some of his nephews and nieces and shit. Yeah. Look at him. Look at him. He's a little faggot, y'all. Look at him. A little faggot. Little faggot. Look, I like them little faggots, man. Motherfuckers don't know shit. They don't pay you enough for what the fuck's really going on. I would advise you to shut the fuck up, and that's the only time I'm going to advise you. You dumb motherfucker. I have no respect for these motherfuckers. Y'all know that. Because this motherfucker's suicidal anyway. They are always suicidal. And I'm grateful that they're suicidal. He's a dumb motherfucker. Oh, I like when they start coming in. Especially when it's the little machine that don't know shit. Oh, fuck. Don't tell Paul to be silent. Let the little faggot open his mouth, man. Let the little faggot open his mouth. Let the little faggot, because that's what he is, all right? Let the little faggot, all right, with his goofy shaped body and children and everything, all right? Maybe he plays a whole lot of video games and he's retarded, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he's bothered and shit, you know what I'm saying? Let the little big-headed faggot with his little emaciated fucking wife and fucking hybrid-ass children, let him open his mouth. Let the motherfucker open his mouth. You think I'm gonna take time on that motherfucker? Y'all know what I'm about, and some of y'all know what I really do. Let the little motherfucker, let him get the Pope's dick out his ass, and let the motherfucker with his religion try and do something. What is you, Scottish Rite, Yorkshire Rite, and Sonic motherfucker? You on my land? No, you ain't on my land. You decide to stroll in and open your fucking mouth. Bitch, you on some of my ancestors' land over there in your fake ass existence, monkey. I love when I went to the UK, the fake ass UK. That's not even what the fuck it's called. Do you know what Europe is named after, you stupid motherfucker? Huh? Do you know who it's named after? An Algonquin queen, motherfucker. That's not made up. You know, the most wonderful place I was at Edinburgh, Scotland. No, I've been all over Scotland. Edinburgh, when I got to meet that 90, 87, 85. When I got to meet them motherfuckers, and I was just about 22. 22. Yeah, I think it was 22. And when they shared the information they shared with me, that's why I laugh and I just push your little button, you little faggot. Open your fucking mouth again there, goofy. Hey, y'all, check out the monkey's channel, man. This motherfucker, and I don't have nothing against children, but see, when they come from bastards like you, broken motherfuckers who don't even know who the fuck you are, you stupid motherfucker, you wanna escalate, bitch? You don't have to. I burn candles at both ends, you motherfucker. Ooh, let's see how you doing in 2 weeks, boy. I just said one time and let it go. Now, on to the next. Abby, hey, how you doing? Let's get back to what I was saying. I wanted to entertain that dumb motherfucker. Yeah, come back in 2 weeks. Don't worry, I'll be live. Come back in 2 weeks. Let me know how everything is going. Don't sit there silent just watching. See, there's a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna tell you because they want to see it. This shit real every time something happens. Bring your little goofy ass back on here. Unfroze them, y'all. Don't do that. I appreciate it. All right? Bring your ass back in 2 motherfucking weeks. Let's see how you're doing. Oh, there ain't no way to get out of it either. We're revealing shit, right? We're revealing shit with this funky ass language, huh? Yeah. Bring your ass back again, motherfucker. Come back and find out. I want to see how everything's going in 2 weeks, bitch. Oh, ain't no take backies. No. Run your mouth again, motherfucker. Matter of fact, come on every day and run your motherfucking mouth. You think this is a game, don't you? Okay. I'm grateful that they made you that ignorant that you had choices and you chose the latter instead of being bigger and stepping the fuck up. Now I'm going to go back to saying what I was and stare at the pot for a few more dumb motherfuckers. And if you're young and you're not supposed to be over here watching, oh fucking well. And your parents, you know what parent rent? You know what pair to a pair of two who rent your ass from the government, even though they created you, they think, with all these chemicals and shit they partook in. That's why you're delusional and you shouldn't be watching. Save face and take your little young ass and scurry the fuck away. But if you think this is a video game, I'm giving you advice. You have a choice. Because see, in that little body, there's all the information of time. Get the fuck up out of here. Because see, the Facebook staff and their little algorithm, they don't give a fuck about you watching. They're not stopping shit. So my safety factor for you is run. And that's facts. Now, back to what I was saying. Somebody said, why do you always have... Let me tell you something. You know why I have it there? Because it's meaningless. Oh, I enjoy it. There's a whole lot of weak motherfuckers doing some dumb shit who make poor choices. And this is the last hoo-ha. They die real quick of that shit. while they are out here attempting to get in a circle and do something, being lied to by the very heads over them. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Now, Africa. I'm gratuitous that I have so many brothers and sisters over there who know the truth. Brothers who know they're indigenous from here, who live over there, 3rd and 4th generation. Quite a few. I've been shared 1 or 2. And I respect them, and I lay my life down for them. But see, you niggas who keep making this fiat, because see, the first thing I do when I see a platform that's got about 400,000 followers, and they sitting there talking this Africa, look what the scientists found, I do a research on this motherfucker. You'd be surprised of all the shit you could pull up on this motherfucker. The information's right there. It's nothing. You can do research on me. Damn, James, get him somebody. James, don't worry about what the fuck in this walk of life before I accepted who I was when I was denying me. You know how hard it is to walk in this shit like y'all and actually know something and deny it because you want everybody comfortable and it made you uncomfortable because you was different from everybody else? See, that's not the case now. I'm very comfortable. You the motherfuckers that walk around uncomfortable. You think I give a fuck? I'm sharing tea for you to walk out of that motherfucking fake ass suit that don't fit. It's like the fat boy going in there getting ready for some goddamn party and homeboy turns around and gives him a little suit. Yeah. We have a whole lot of these African diaspora. That goofy nigga, that fat Masonic Kappa Phi, whatever the fuck goofy nigga. I'm tired of these broke niggas. Now, the worst part is some of these motherfuckers actually believe in their shit. But if they're that researched, that well motherfucking educated, obviously they know different. And see, what were we talking about a couple of days ago? That some people will see the truth and still stay in the same vernacular that they've been holding on to because they just can't let go of it. Because see, when you do damage outside of yourself and you're lying and convincing everybody, and most people in the lie accept that shit, this motherfucker doesn't know what he's doing. It's just the same as shooting that man in his head. Every one of you motherfuckers that go out taking a life, unfortunately, you like me. You've done killed yourself and you don't even know it. Especially when you have no real reason. None whatsoever. There is none. No. Don't give me that kill my daughter. They killed. Man, shut the fuck up. What was you doing? Huh? Being an obedient slave? No homeschool? Didn't sit there to get together with 20 or 30 other people and make something? To buy up 2 blocks, build your own skyscraper, make it really worthy? Buy your own fleet of motherfucking helicopters or planes? Make sure everybody was trained up in the skills to take care of it as we invented this shit? No, you let them control the narrative because you keep buying into they control. I don't want to hear nothing about reparations. I don't want to hear nothing about they control. Motherfucker, your lazy ass parents and grandparents are the ones that put you in the motherfucking system that made you the dumbasses you are, allowed you to de-equip yourself. Now they're going with motherfuckers and fucking with niggas, and I don't see none of y'all fucking with none of these brother farmers. How about that one in Georgia, right? I don't care if he sound like he's sweet or whatever, because some of these young ones do sound like sweet, don't necessarily mean they're gay. How many of you niggas over there went and said enough of this fake ass because you know some cops, nigga? See, this is what I'm talking about out of Africa shit. If you out of Africa, then you should be raising Cain, motherfucker. But now if you know if you're on your soil, why you ain't together stopping these punk motherfuckers? Why you ain't in the tree line setup? Why the fuck you ain't taking care of business? Because you worried, you're punks, that's why. No, I'm not suggesting no, I'm not advocating for violence. It's unneeded. Trust me. Yet, you motherfuckers think you're doing something talking. I already showed you Paulie and all our good light-skinned brothers who I love, I adore like a motherfucker. There's a plethora of them, all right? Ted Nugent. Me and him chatted on which card for about a year. Mad respect. I don't give a fuck what came before or after. Mad respect because he know, you know you're the real Republican. I'm like, yeah. He's like, shit. I'm like, I'll smoke a blunt with you, cuz. Cuh. You know, I don't like that Z at the end, but you walked in here wrong on the wrong foot, boy. And got the name to have Evans on you for your last name. Do you know where Evans comes from, you stupid motherfucker? You know what tribe the Evans are related to, motherfucker? No, you don't know because your name is borrowed and it's on borrowed time, motherfucker. Light-skinned motherfucker don't know they're the original black folk. Stupid ass, and it don't have nothing to do with color, but the absence of, motherfucker. Empty, bleach, blank, wan, motherfucker. You will come running your little goofy, retarded, redundant, funky ass. We play soccer, drink, and we fight, nigga. You ain't fought me, motherfucker. When I was over in motherfucking... Not because I was that good, all right? My boys, man, we was over there in London, man. We whooped up a whole block of motherfuckers, got respectful, and they were trying to figure out, God damn, who are these motherfuckers? They thought we was at, somebody said African. I move with people who move like me. A couple of them mixed, German, Italian, you know, strong. Man, we molly whooped a whole lot of niggas, man. And I ain't gonna tell y'all anywhere we're at. But we went to the first fake Beatles underground, which was a cellar during World War II. But we went to the real place, and that's all I'm gonna say, where they used to jam at. And we ended up, and it was a nice little pub, but you had a little dumb, I don't know if they was Americans, dual citizens, who came out their face, broke that motherfucker. We whooped the whole up and down the street. It was about 35, 40 of us. We fucked everything up. A war on looking antiquities, motherfucker. We whooped motherfuckers' asses left and right, and that's in the 80s. Don't you open your fucking monkey mouth. You can't even handle the foreigners on your soil now, motherfucker. Always got a problem with... And over in the UK, they even got a better relationship with motherfucking people when it ain't about color and shit, and it shouldn't be, except for the goofy alt-right dumb motherfuckers created by the fake Jews in the first fucking place. So there's a little education for your dumb ass goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to know the truth. Y'all motherfucking monkeys want to know goddamn more lies. So that way you can be more subjugated and obedient slaves. Now you got some young motherfuckers who are part of the parlay. And they think they're going to live for 300 years. No, motherfuckers. You're going to die suddenly. Every one of them. All those machines are going to fucking give up. And when I say give up, I ain't talking what y'all think like, his heart gave up. They're going to give up. Y'all have no understanding of etymology, sound waves, frequencies. What am I saying in colors? See, that's what I'm talking about. You know nothing, but you want to come over here because you think you're going to fight, use a good angel. You don't know the first thing about what the fuck an angel mean. Every one of you are fucking lamented in a perversion, and yet you want to acquiesce. They got y'all in a strong delusion, but so are they. Oh, this ain't no game. Making promises they'll never be able to keep because they don't plan on it. This is how stupid the world is and has become. Thinking they're unscathed. You know, there's placebos some of these motherfuckers get, and they actually believe it. Oh shit, I ain't got to worry. They walk around you like, I got the pills, the water ain't gonna affect me, the air ain't gonna affect me. No, bitch, it's affecting you, but the mind over matter shit is what's dealing. And see, y'all don't know that. Because you haven't tapped into the truth of your energy. I hate racists. I hate dumb motherfuckers. And a lot of people know I don't have a whole lot of hate, but when I say I hate, you ain't gonna last long, homie. You came to the wrong page. I advise motherfuckers, don't come over here. I don't move in fake ass voodoo, hoodoo, magic, and all that dumb shit, witch and warlock, all that boo-boo ass shit. I'm different. And when I said that, I'm not making it. So I spoke it in reality because I didn't accept it. It's the reason why my mama tried to kill me. Having me at 17, 16, 17. Pops in Vietnam, 20 years old. There's a reason why. But somebody saw something. Well, they saw wrong too. But I guess maybe they saw this. Without an attempt to help you dumb motherfuckers. The righteous people running around in fucking confusion. How the fuck? Y'all really don't know how powerful you are. And then you're going to listen to some light-skinned motherfuckers who should be listening and cowering and bowing at y'all's fucking feet. And a lot of them light-skins are niggas as well. They black motherfuckers. Too stupid to know that because they think they got some privilege that makes them all fucking all right. No, I actually know Samuel. I like the guy. A lot of these people here are new. Thank you, new subscribers. Don't know my family's background. Biolique, right? Biolique. That's the word I use. All right. I take away the S in that F. So you get what I'm saying? I don't even know how my Uncle John Amos from Good Times and Roots is doing. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find out. Make sure he's all right with my fake ass, punk ass, meth head cousin KC. I probably could have carried on the family tradition of professional boxing and movies and music and all that shit. But like I said, I was different. So I didn't follow my grandpa, my grandpa, any of my greats who were professional boxers. Trained with Jack and this, that, Dynamite Charlie Wright. Good friends with Muhammad Ali. I didn't, even training under him and the staff. Well, Muhammad always in the round because he was training for a fight. Y'all remember what fight that was back then in the 70s? Learn how to ride a horse and everything. Enjoy the best of ice cream. Been in a few movies. I chose the latter. I went to the military because I was told by my grandpa, go into the Navy because you need to see the world. And I followed it because I was going to go in the French Foreign Legion like two of my buddies. And they both survived. I told you the story. And I traveled the world and I worked with some of the best Moroccans, brothers out of Africa. I met some of the greatest people in the UK, people who still knew the truth. I got an older daughter in Germany. I learned the truth of Germany, and these fucktards here who didn't have a world or a life, and the fact that it was easy to manipulate them into a world when they were killing the autochthonous people of this fucking land. Nobody wants to hear them stories. No, they want to hear this motherfuckers, goofy ass, sold out, goofy niggas by this fake ass education system that just showed you that they control the narrative by the fake lies because you're citizens. You don't even belong to your motherfucking selves because you don't even know the land that you actually have heir to, and you following these black motherfuckers who are sorry and pathetic, who dress up and walk around being misled by fed motherfucking agents who are pussies, nothing but punks, and you still move as in a way that is supposed to be something while you're struggling. Instead of coming together on a commonality. It's not denying the reality that you may have some so-called bloodlines, but even all that's an illusion. It keeps up the fucking illusion. When you start dividing people and separating, when I say we're not like Africans, we're not. But that is not to denote the fact that they're not our relatives. But we're not the same fucking people, and it's not because of a time. The goddamn Paleskins have more in line with the motherfucking Africans than we do. And that's a fact. And then you got all these goofy ass niggas trying to tell indigenous stories, and they got to incorporate because of what the fucking enemy do. Fuck Franz Boas and the whole likes of all them motherfuckers. Darwin with his bullshit. All of them belong to the same circle to rewrite history, but when you tell that, motherfuckers have a hard time because some people actually got to live kind of good on that fake-ass privilege. And now they see it befalling them because it was something to keep everybody divided, because if you move together and walk together, this wouldn't be happening, you simple-minded motherfuckers. So they, of course, they would get the weakest motherfuckers and make them thinking they're greater than everybody, who is the least of the numbers of people. And then everybody here subjugate themselves because they had certain niggas making everybody fearful, especially them fake ass churches, because niggas would have rose up and started whooping ass again. Nobody could have stopped shit. Man, it can still happen. And I'm going to tell you if it is or not. I don't give a fuck who you move with, SWAT, this, that. All that don't mean shit. Niggas get it together and say, come down, you niggas gonna run. Facts. There's no goddamn messiahs. This monkey ass brothers out here and sisters out here who don't know what the fuck they is, listening to dumb bitches like Sexy Red and that Red. What's that goofy nigga with the little stitches on tattooed on his face? Talking about he's a Pyru goofy motherfucker. That's the shit y'all listen to? A bunch of fucking actors? Drugged the fuck out? Y'all better wake the fuck up. Now some people put out information, but they still compiling this fake narrative. They say don't shoot the messenger. Sometimes you got to put the messenger away because there's about 30 or 40 of them speaking the same goofy ass fucking message. So you can put 30 or 40 of them bitches away and hear from one motherfucker say, okay, now listen here, brother. We're going to have a conversation because you might actually know something that can help that dumb motherfucker. When I sit there and showed y'all Bill Carson, the fact that showed that he was locked up and he was a bum and everything else, feds got a hold of him and put him through a whole motherfucking witch call, biopsy. And now you got this motherfucker talking about thought and this, that, and everything else. Like, come on, people. All right? Yeah, I don't know about no Sam Jackson as a racist. I don't really give a fuck. Because there's no such thing as racist anyway. That's just some dumb shit. Anywho, that shows you you're a young one. You really don't know nothing. You're not wanting to sit down and listen. Okay. We'll hide you. This man doesn't seem to judge by skin. No, it's stupid. What the fuck? And I'm not my name. I am not some... Okay, I dig where you're at. We're sentient. All those things are new creations. Man, woman, all that shit. Who do you think created it? Why do you think they want to sit there and create pronouns and all this other dumb shit? It's their playing field. And most of you haven't woke the fuck up. And learn who the fuck you really and what you really are. You're still walking around in the division and divisor tools that they utilize. And yet you think you know something. I mean, all of you don't know shit. You don't know a goddamn thing. Nothing. And then every time you get a little something, you go, oh, and you stroke your ego because you think and you didn't even figure the fuck out. When I was showing everybody what we invented, motherfucker was like, do I got to do that again? Huh? The fact that I got pictures showing that y'all motherfuckers weren't color coordinated when the time started changing. When we got into the 60s and everybody was starting to pull themselves back together. No, they had to follow us. Zoot suits, everything we created and built, they still had. What they don't tell you about Detroit, who you think was running the main motherfucking lines for those who had fathers and uncles who did. LaFleur, don't come over here with that Jesus motherfucking shit. Now, I'm not giving you 2 weeks. I'm going to give you a moment to really fucking clean your shit up. Shut the fuck up, or do you belong in a psych ward? Now, if you belong in a psych ward, I got some fucking numbers that can help you. And if you want some psychotropics, I got some people that can benefit you and get you off of it. But you shut that Jesus bullshit up. Correct it is. I gotta finish this juice. I'm coming on to read today, guys. I don't have to go back out. I'm not going back out. I had to go and pick some things up. What the fuck is hostility? Shut the fuck up, you. Bitch, where you live at? In California? Take your goofy ass on, bitch. If it was really about Jesus, you wouldn't be saying that. See, that's why I can call. I can bring the fraud up out of you. I done touched the spot. I got your ass as the goof as you is. Yo, hostility just proved the truth. That you, thank you for your input. I know where you truly stand. No, you don't, dumbass. You don't know where you stand. See, how the fuck can you know where somebody else stand when you don't know what the fuck you talking about? I'm here to shut that shit down and fuck you up if I need to. And that means mentally, because mentally you're already apprehensive. Come over here with that goofy ass shit because you walked around in the desert, too much goddamn sunlight. You better check your shit at the motherfucking screen, motherfucker. Good. I was given some California history, which is actually Carolina. The place that island ain't California. It's Carolina. And that's what the fuck it always was and always will be. I like the truth. I have disdain for people who are stuck in a swamp of a perverse lie who refuse, because of this bullshit repudiation, to study, to learn things other than the fact that everything is backwards, reversed, upside down, inverted. And I don't like it because there's no balance. See, the problem is people walking around this world believing without knowing that there's some balance. Woman, shut the fuck up. When men speaking, either you're the power or you're a fucking drained out battery. Shut the fuck up. All right? Come over here with your goofy ass shit. What fruits, bitch? They're all GMO. All the fruits are GMO. You can't even tell the fruits you fucking circulate on. My mouth. That's what the fuck you think. This shows you lack motherfucking intuition or knowledge of truth. So shut the fuck up. No, I haven't defiled shit. You defile yourself because you're stuck in your stupid ass way of thought process. I said there's a psych ward I know, not that far from where you're at. And I also know some people that get you off them psychotropics. And then I'm sure you tried your best. Try. Do you know what the word attempt compared to tried is? And best. Do you know what fucking word best actually means? To do what is right. You don't even know what right is. And dude, do you know what the fuck dude means? This is what I'm talking about. You don't want to learn nothing because your fake ass white privilege makes you think you know something, and you probably think you're a fucking Jew, don't you? You probably are, which is a made up narrative that's fornicating the fucking world of truth and imbalance. So let me help you out this. You can't fuck. You already fucked up mentally. And who's trying? I didn't even have to attempt. I've done that already because you're responding. And you're acting accordingly because you don't know who the fuck you're thinking you're having a convo with. Stupid ass. Shut your trashy, raggedy ass, trailer park, motherfucking low down, no good, monkey mouth up. Did they cut your tail off when you was a baby? Do you still have that little print on the backside? Your flat ass? Do you still have that little stitch mark? Shut your ass up. You don't have no pearls. Fuck the scriptures. They've been fucked with. You don't even know what the fuck scriptures are made up. They're based on somebody's lives. Do you know what the lives they're based on? No, you don't. You haven't responded to whether you want to go to a nice, good hospice-like psych ward or do you want to get off them psychotropics. I have no respect for people who are deviates and who don't know how they have a choice. You had a choice to shut the fuck up. This is what's wrong with a lot of our people following your broke-ass motherfucking pale-skinned selves who are emotionally unstable. You don't have no power. You're a usurper. That's the truth. You are a fucking usurper. You come over here, I'll eat your ass for fucking dinner. Because I just had you for breakfast. Stupid ass. It's another stupid ass. Sean, I'm talking to, you see that LaFleur Powell? What the fuck you mean what is white? There ain't no such thing as white. What are you talking about, boy? I got you in your feelings too? Be careful what you wish for. Be careful. Well, I'm seeing y'all roll in thinking you're going to be tactical and shit. Somebody help them out so they'll know, because I think they lack the reality of the situation that I'm casting. I'm actually casting, for those who get into that term, casting spells. I hate that word. But look, for you motherfuckers that don't know, aren't we in the time of revealing? Well, be careful. Not unless you're just suicidal. And you see one-dimensional like the majority of you see. I may not know you, but I don't claim to be better than... Bitch, no kidding. Disrespectful ass monkey. I said, shut the fuck up. Well, you didn't like the way I said it. Could you please be quiet while I'm doing this class? Who the fuck you think I am? You don't know who the fuck I am. You don't even know who you are. Why don't you do yourself a favor while I'm all in your fucking pockets full with lint? And I'm actually dropping some change in there. Shut the fuck up. You don't. If you go back and watch my videos, I'm gonna explain to you, who the fuck are you? You're one individual. Don't be disrespectful. Like that dumb bitch. You see, niggas, I cast and I give you 2 weeks. And let's see how you're doing. Play around and fucking find out. Don't worry about the intent. The intent is to shape the intent is to shape, you know what it is? Somebody say what, y'all know what I want to say? It's to bring people back into who they're supposed to be instead of the line they exist in. Because we need balance. And not everybody's going to get it. I always said 10% and come down to 7%. Out of a large margin, this many motherfuckers is actually going to get it. So I don't give a fuck about people's feelings. The last thing I care about is fucking bullshit ass feelings. And I know how to trample all over those motherfuckers. And I can do it in a way that is guaranteed to have you running around, frolicking in a world of fucking murk and mire. Again, don't talk about them fucking scriptures if you don't know what the fuck you're reading. If you don't know the lives they actually were taken from, and those lives where they're at right now because of fake ass white superiority created by fake ass Jews, then that's your fucking problem. If you don't know the history of that, and I've got videos acclimating to that and the truth relevant to that, even spoken by certain rabbis and individuals, that's not my, no, Baba Roshan, that's not my problem. I don't give a fuck how people feel. I don't have no feelings. I just don't. Really never had. Okay? No, your curiosity is what killed the cat. No, you're not curious because you're not listening. You're asking a question when I'm talking to certain individuals believing you're going to control the narrative. I know exactly what you're doing. Even if you might believe without knowing that you're not, you feel some kind of way. Now, fuck that bitch, and if you feel some kind of way, fuck you too. And I don't mean to be empirical, but I don't give a fuck. I'm here to do something that needs to be done, which none of you know how to do. So do yourself a favor and be silent. They call it silencio. Just be silent. You could act like you're a troll. I don't like saying that because a lot of y'all don't know what a troll is. And some of you will sit there and consider yourself and walk. Even a machine will attempt to figure something out, right? I'll tell you what. This is an Android, a Note 10. Some of you are really technical. You could, if you had the equipment, read my biorhythms. If you had the equipment. But I know you don't. And then you would really see. Okay? So do yourself a favor and shut the fuck up, bitch. So anyway, I have no respect for you motherfuckers. You know, monkeys like you got a whole lot of my people dead, and it took like 500 to 5,000 just to do 1, 2, and 3, pussy ass. So anyway, that's a fact. Maybe you might want to listen. Oh, you think you're distracting? Yeah, nigga, y'all couldn't distract shit if you tried. That's without you saying it. This is a known fact. Because see, the moment I see certain groups in, I have somebody who's computer literate checking your background and everything. Ain't that right, Ganja? And you should know better. Oh, Zerad, first of all, I wanted to check you because the women are supposed to be powerful. It don't matter what color you are. And the men are supposed to be your strength. All right, so don't take it personal. I was pushing you because you have to get past a breaking point, hon. Do not take it personal. See, this is what I'm talking about. And I'm using crayon colors because if you believe in that shit, it shows your weakness. That means you have lack of knowledge or knowing. And if you have a hard time acclimating to that, because none of y'all are teachers. There's no person out there that's a fucking teacher worthy. Not one. Now, there are those who will tell the truth, and even in order to get the message out, they got to embark and add still what do y'all say with it? Y'all have to, it's like a cooperation of fucking mashed up shit. But you have to qualify certain lies, even though telling the truth, just in order for it to get out, which makes sense. You dig what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to be taken to a point where you feel like, but you don't have to push past that. You shouldn't even be there. I can't say everything on here, but my voice has a power to it. Like, there's authority there. And I don't think you get it because you're not even walking in your truth, hon. None of you are. And I know exactly what I'm doing. So either you want to be stuck in that place of deception. This place is not a democracy. This is not democratic. It's nowhere written anywhere. That was usurped and pushed by the Rockefellers, Vanderbilts, all them goofy motherfuckers, and y'all bought into it because it is what's breaking the fucking society. So when you separate God and government, they said it was good. Actually, the God was the government, and it was niggas. For those who like that word. It was the melanated people who first controlled the lands of the Republic of Tartary. And most of y'all don't have a clue about that. Some of you went and fought the Peary's map and this, that, and the other, and you listen to these pale skins who don't know no fucking better because they believe their voice when they attempt to tell the truth, but it's always about Russia and this, that, and the other when they don't even know the original people of fucking Russia. They don't know the original people of Germany. They don't know, and even Benjamin Franklin, the narratives here tell you they're tawny, they're swarthy, and Rudy, and then you got these motherfuckers come along saying, oh, that means, okay, they just had a little color to them. Because people have a hard time, and then when they pull up antiquities and show that, no, these motherfuckers was midnight black to light brown, the motherfuckers that controlled the governing bodies, and who you really was. It was a lie. You were slaves, motherfuckers. Or you were indentured to them. And the moment a certain group of motherfucking Gujars got the narrative, and they said, hey, wait a minute. When there was peace, they started sliding, slipping poisons and cutting throats, killing off entire motherfucking villages, and then usurping the village name and going out and people like, who are you? Oh, I came under the king. Well, I am a friar, and then murdering them people and subjugating the women, raping them and making a new breed of people. And you have no fucking idea because you have no fucking knowledge because you don't know how to sit the fuck still and be no motherfucking more talking and listen to somebody who actually knows something. Don't come with your fucking religions. Don't know where the fuck they came from. Don't come spewing something because you've been indoctrinated. Excuse me, let me do it properly. And don't come in your emotions and your weak state. That means emotional women, there's no power. Niggas with no powerful women, you're weak. Don't get it fucked up. Because you're not going to gain a lot of knowledge and then run off and think you're super motherfucking impervious. That's not how it works. There's a balance. And there's a truth in scriptures. There's a truth about what's going to happen. Those who are last, those who are first will be last, and who are last will be first. They eradicated that. And it wasn't about being in first place. It was about balance. Now you have fake motherfuckers running around and controlling. Bill Gates didn't create Microsoft. Now all of a sudden he's messing with buying up farmland. Nobody sees what's going on. Monsanto, you got niggas in Mexico sitting there, right? Instead of saying, we ain't poisoning our brothers and sisters up north, they're not the problem. But they wanted drugs and this, that, and other because they listen to certain people put in position by the CIA to operate a certain way to cause the calamity and death, and you think it's not good? We don't give a fuck about jets and shit like that. Everybody needs a goddamn rifle. And they need to build a couple of goddamn missiles. But that's not here or there. I don't advocate violence. But you see who's in control of the wars. And the people who are mindless and thinking that, oh, but then when I told people about fake-ass Israel being in Palestine, a new name, it would have been in Uganda before that. And shit, 3 or 4 places before that, they were looking at America. They knew they couldn't do that because they would have made shit happen even faster than what's happening right now. And most of y'all have a hard time because the Zionist wood has painted such a pearly white picture of history, which is a pure fucking George Orwellian fake, that now that you're starting to realize that, how do you let go? Nobody's telling you to let go of who you are. Just stop buying into the lie and accept the reality of the truth, because it's going to happen any fucking way. It'd be easier on you when you accept it, because when you don't, I don't know how. I can't see that far. I know how it ends, but I can't see what'll happen to a whole lot of you motherfuckers running around in your little fiction. I'm gonna soup up and work out. I'm gonna run 20 miles this week. I'm gonna train at CQB and CBQ. And I'm gonna be. Ain't gonna mean a goddamn thing. It's funny how all of a sudden the video games went to all this violence. Kind of was there in the first place. But you know, when Dungeons & Dragons first came around, we used to play the board game, right? After I get off work from Mary Flannery's art store, after coming from Mount Hebron, get my slice of pizza, go to my boy's house, and make a little 5mm, 3mm, whatever. We make a little anime movies and stuff, and then we watch some karate shit, and then we say, oh, it's Dungeons & Dragons. Then the game came out. That's when it all changed. And they knew right then and there, once it got to this certain way, like Atari is one thing, Coleco was sports and fun, right? And you had a few other ones. Centipede and all that. They said, wait a minute, Space Invaders. Oh shit, we can keep up that George Orwell. Oh, we got a whole lot of things we can do here. Things became real nasty. But it wasn't on those of us who were in the military, because we were already studying martial arts and boxing. Everything was about how far can you run, and doing the craziest shit, because we didn't have nurses, we didn't have nobody to bandage us up. You break a leg, you go and get a splint, and then hopefully in the next 3 weeks you back up on that bitch getting ready to run again, because the food was different. No, today, no. The computers got everybody fucked up, and they could kill from a distance. And in the hood, where it didn't exist in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, no, it didn't exist like you see it today. We still had our lands. We're still the greatest farmers. Up until 1943, you know, we were the farmers of the land, not no fake-ass California and all that shit where they could poison everything with them fake-ass Jews running that place. You see that motherfucking Newsom, he's a bastard. He ain't no good. He's like Trudeau, a sick fuck. But anyway, right? On the East Coast and everywhere else, they still grow a lot of shit. 42 million acres just gone like that. But y'all don't know that because they don't teach you that in the school system. You are still good, obedient slaves who don't know no better. Slavs. Convince you to a lie. I'm not here to prove shit to nobody. I'm here for balance. Either you're going to learn that, accept it. And you don't have to accept the goddamn thing. Or be left up to your own vices, which ain't shit. Native American, you know who the Native Americans applied to before? There was no such thing as Native American. The indigenous, the autochthonous people of this land wasn't these Native Americans. Do you know anything about Wild Bill history? Wild Bill Hickok, his Wild West show? The fact that he was a Mason and a Shriner working with Rockefellers and all them motherfuckers? Did you know that? Herzl, did you know that he was assigned to bring over these Kek people and Arabs who were pedophiles and homosexuals, and they were playing the Indians in the shows? Our people didn't wear no big ass feathers on their fucking head. It was a Frenchman that made that shit because the narrative was going to change. They were rewriting a new history and establishing a new people, and they called them Plains Indians. They were on the East Coast or the West Coast. You know why? Because we still were there. Like me, who knew my great grandmother and my great great uncles. We fought in the fake Civil War. It wasn't no Civil War. We were fighting y'all people from coming over here, and we whooping your asses left and right. That's the facts. My great grandmother worked at an Indian training school where they was teaching these motherfuckers how to, the children, and they were killing a lot of them, how to be us. Y'all still running around in your fake. See, this is what I'm talking about, since you don't want to be quiet and listen. I don't have patience nor the time, because the time is about up. All right? No hate. It's the right reality. Exactly. It's all a lie. Okay? And millions, if not billions, of people have been slaughtered and murdered. You know how many of our cities here, our people have been in their sleep? Dams let loose that they were lied to, and their homes flooded under lakes. And then our people couldn't be by them lakes because most of the people were kind of ignorant now, and most of the warriors and stuff had been fighting and had got enough, and they became POWs, to which they let starve and all this other good shit, and they sent them on ships and islands and different places, betrayed by some of the very own brothers and sisters here who were tired of the fight. Nobody beat us. Now we beat ourselves. There's a reason why I have to read today, because I didn't let nobody down. I just said I had to take a break from reading. I still read, y'all know me. I can't help it. But I don't use the word love. I am eternally bonded to every one of you. But sometimes some of y'all get outside yourself, so I use words that sound hard and bad. But trust me, please do. That ain't nothing. We've got to move beyond it, because that is the shit that's got everybody soaked, and nobody even knows how they got there. When there was a time when I remember when I was a little legit playing on the mound, this guy rode by, "Hey, little nigga," and I looked at him saying he didn't know I had a .22 rifle on me, and I was looking at me. My cousin was like, "Don't shoot him." I was like, "I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker's tires out." There was no fear. The word didn't mean nothing. Y'all said, "Well, he's gonna shoot his tires out," because I knew the motherfucker. I knew who he was, and I know if I told Nighttime and I told a couple other men, Uncle Reggie and them, they'd have killed him. I come from a different era. You don't get it. I knew my paws. I've outlived all the men on my father's side, the Chicka side. Okay? They didn't have no one to fight anymore. And it burned them up. My mother's side, we had a whole lot of traders. And you had a whole lot of slave owners too. Because I know we owned a whole lot of you light skins. And I just know. So when everybody talking that out of Africa shit, I be looking at them like this. If you don't shut your goofy ass up. I'm so tired of everybody being lost in the lies. And if people actually knew that we all got along just fine, we did. People go, but yeah, Red, but you got to work at the Hutchinsons who made the best cellos and violins. You got to work with them and learn how to make violins and cellos. You got to do all this stuff. Everything was laid out for me long before I came back here. Okay? But 99% of you hadn't had recall. Some of y'all having these little fluctuations of information. And it's easy to deny because you've been inundated with all the crap. And sometimes it's hard to break free from it. You know what I mean? And that's everybody. And it's not a good thing. And you know the word good, you know what it really means? It don't mean what you've been led to. We'll use it for communicate purposes. I'm a linguist. I study many languages. I'm doing my best to change the fake angelic tablets and the Nochian language because everything they got there is conflicting. It's not what it should be. I can't speak on everything. Okay? But y'all should just know that. Okay? Either you're going to allow yourself, you have choices. You're going to allow yourself to rise to the occasion, or you're going to be stuck in that world that is very perverse. Could you imagine when Martin Luther King said, and he's going to see us all walking together, he knew what he was saying, and he was speaking facts. But the problem is the numbers may not be what they're supposed to. Y'all might be walking into your death camps together before you realize it because you choose not to do what needs to be done now. Regardless of whatever happens, I know how it ends. Y'all have choices, and that's all I'm going to say. I can't tell you anything else. Whether it be good or for bad. Y'all have to make the choice. There's just no way around it. Hey, Charles, what's up, beloved? But yeah, Zara, exactly, it is. That's right. Sean. Authority. Did that bother you, beloved? You picked up on the... You sound like a broken female. Olmec knows. Olmec knows some things too. Hey, these guys been here. They visited me. I was hoping they'd come up and just pop up on me. It's going to pop up on Red. It'd have been great, man. I'd be like, look, man, we're going to hit some ribeyes. I can't drink the alcohol because blood sugar thing, you know. I'm not diabetic. I'm just saying, alcohol, my body rejects it now. But bring up some good weed, you know. Put in some good movies, go out, hit the park, hit the Wild Week, show something. We would have had a good time, you know. I like shit like that, you know what I'm saying? What control are you lacking? Okay. Delusions. I see a blue dot. New video. Anyway, let me get over here, man. I'm gonna come back and let me show you what we're gonna read for those who don't know. Okay. Sometimes I do this because, you know, you got to get people in. And then when you get them in, some people come over and they put their faith outside of themselves without looking inside. And the majority of people know nothing about themselves. Nothing at all. And they'll argue the case of the lie that they live. Well, I'll break it. Don't worry. Oh, don't worry. I'm moving a little quicker to clean you up. If I choose not to have you here, I can just simply remove you and be elsewhere. But I just know this. There are people you know nothing about in this world, and you walk in the world they've created for you, so therefore you're comfortable around the people that exist like you. Well, here you're going to meet some different people. I hate that word people. I think y'all know what people actually mean. Oh, fuck all that. But it's important. It's important that if you really want to free yourself, because nobody really is free. I'm not casting a spell, giving energy, saying you're not a free. You're not, but you're really not. This is a Rolodex. You think here. Your gut is instinctual. All right? And most people aren't listening to their heart. You ever heard that statement? They're still in their head. That means you're like crumbling newspaper. You can't decipher or pick or choose. Everyone has a choice. But if you're not allowing yourself gut check, thinking with your heart, instead of moving with your head, that's why they disconnect the two, because the moment this aspires to something, The Rolodex can be seen and things change. So they believe by disconnecting it, they can keep the connectivity from happening. The connection from happening, excuse me. I don't think y'all really get what's going on. How this goes way back, y'all. All those Muslims that are murdered, mercy killings and this, that, and other, each one of those individuals, I can tell them right now, you destroyed yourself. It's not even about returning back to the source. You have literally failed. You have destroyed yourself. And I can't say anything more than that. Because then people will start going, look, the Bible's real. No. I told you that when King James came here, he was fleeing his death in the so-called 1500s, which would be actually the 5th century if you remove the 1,000 years they just added on. He came here, he was here for 5 to 6 years. And he stayed with some of my peoples and some other brothers and sisters, tribes, clans. It don't mean what you think it means. Y'all think tents and on the land, on the dirt, and that's, no. We had cities and shit. No. It doesn't mean that. And so there were those of us who knew of the encroachment. Very well what happened. We used to visit Hernandez Zarco. The one they call Columbus, right? That's not what he was. And on 12 occasions. And he was to come here, and it was well known what was going to happen. And so we gave him, he had those who were like scribes or whatever, who wrote down from all of us what was important, how he lived, for remembrance. Well, he took that back. There was no goddamn Bible in Ethiopia, nowhere. Everybody knew about us. Everybody knew. And they murdered him. I forget how many weeks later when I was over, I actually went over there and several occasions. Got to go to his bed chambers and see everything. Talk to people who actually knew. That's why I was taken away to this little shanty. I had to drink these 12 drinks. Anyway, I got a story to tell, right? Several years after his death, all of a sudden, we have these, they weren't even called, I don't even think they had the name Jew yet. And they pilgrims. And they made the pilgrimage here to study more and to make sure those diaries were correct. And about a year after that, in this big ass, I forget what buckskin, whatever, they call the bibliography, before Bible existed. And it was in Algonquin. And it was accepted as, okay, that's our story. Well, those people were killed. Those indigenous people. Murdered. Right along with the Pequot. Shipped over. Without nobody knowing about it. Well, this is where the George Orwellian factor kicked in. And they stood and they started creating these false diatribes. This one God and this, that, and all this other shit. These terms. Actually, God wasn't even used in the book then. I have a story to tell. So that's part of it. Because some people are telling this old bullshit story and don't know the first thing about nothing. They haven't been nowhere over there. They haven't sat with people of antiquity and talked to them. Those who knew those who from the 17 or 1800s. Or the 7th and 8th century, the 7 and 800s. And I was fortunate. I just said I have a story to tell. I ain't here to undo shit. You have choices, that's all. You either choose right or you choose wrong. You choose Hawa or you choose Jannah. The choice is yours. Always has been. Okay? So anyway, let me get off of here. I'm going to get this ribeye and these broccoli florets and Brussels sprouts popped in the oven, finish my green drink, and then we'll come back and we'll be starting with The Power of Now, A Guide to Spiritual Enlightenment by Eckhart Tolle. And I don't know if I want to do, I don't know if I'm going to do that one. You know what? The Christ fluid. I might have to do that because we have a lot of new subscribers. I'm going to torment you, so if you ain't ready to be tormented, you can go on those other channels. But I have to walk y'all, you know. I'm not going to read out of the 3 books of occult philosophy by Harry Cornelius Agrippa. That is stuff for me because I delve into the what they call the occult, which is this stupid ass word, and the Gospels of the Holy 12. And I'm not going to mess with y'all because y'all don't really know how to focus your energy. You don't even know how to tap into your energy yet. Your source, your light, who you really are. You more or less are in the physical, and you've accepted that, and that's a poor choice. You are beyond that. But we'll get back. We'll read The Power Now. I'm not gonna mess with Christ, which called. I am baby girl Nisi had a pretty good video up, and Kill Meal did another excellent freaking job. Okay, I attempted to send him about $5 or $10, and the damn thing wouldn't allow me. So I don't know. I like to share, you know, I like to send a few dollars to everybody whenever I can. But we'll get the read on, and we'll pick it up with Facts of Facts, right where we left off at. We'll go into Howdy Mikowski's is 2021. Let me show some of the people who don't know. I'm going to read Margaret Sanger. Y'all know I can't stand that bitch, but Margaret Sanger, I want to read her because most people don't know what's really going on with this Bruin and all this other stuff and Roe versus Wade. And the woman, even that died, she told you that she was paid to do it because they want to kill everybody. And they want you to think it's just the black folks. No, there ain't no such thing as black or white. All right, it's actually flipped up on his head. But this right here, then we're going to get into Facts of Facts by Mr. Friedman. Fabulous damn book, which is I would say a follow-up to Arthur Kessler's 13 Tribe, the Negro Project, because people having a hard time buying into this, not knowing that when I showed y'all Rockefeller and all the people supported and backed this in secrecy, it's just like, you know, the whole Pale Horse, you know, Will Cooper, when it says silent weapon for silent wars, silent weapons for quiet wars, or however the fuck you want to interpret it. The reality is that's what's going on, and some people would take it upon themselves to think that, oh, that's a good thing, it's not going to affect us. No. If they was to kill the original people, inhabitants, and you in your history have been a lie, you're not going to really, it's going to be too late when you realize the truth. And then Exposing the Exposition, which is by Mikowski, that's the Court of Honors in Chilagua. I already showed and proved you that statue was a fraud, all right? And most people were like, yeah, but you see the ghost, that was a fraud. Y'all can even look up the person that made it and when they put it there. And they call it the White City. There's nothing white about it. They painted it white. It was far from it. It was ancient. And we built it. Behold the Pale Horse by Will Cooper. Y'all know already. I always show them. Y'all need to see the other part. They murdered him down here in Arizona. And we know, I know some of you are going, damn it, Greg, man, that Heaven Bearer is getting good. And we're going to get right into that. And she's going to I chatted with her. She's going to have a 3rd installment coming out. So I'll get that the moment it comes out. I'll be notified. In my Gmail, my G Plus, I think I'm using my college one still from when I was going to college. All right. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all. They do want to kill us, yes, they do, and they're doing it. They're doing it actually, you know, sadly. So I appreciate y'all. Carrie, you already know. It was right left out. I had to push you. You know what I'm saying? And those words, you're supposed to. All women are supposed to be power. It's not a color thing. But the melanated ones, you're all melanated. You're just a little lighter. The dark melanated ones can do some crazy shit. I'm just letting you know. And that's in unification, you know? And I am fire. Yes, I am fire. Yes, correct. And as I said, I invited everyone here, you know? Ganja, appreciate it, Carrie Vic. Anyway, I appreciate you, Carrie. Y'all already know, sisters. Y'all, all of y'all sisters, don't get it twisted. But some people, there are people here who are going to check some of people, y'all, and they know. And I know it's hard for y'all to accept it. They're not going to sit there and, it's not for harm. We're not about that. That's a reality of the world we exist in. It's not the world that we're all supposed to exist in. We're supposed to all be running through the tallest blades of grass. Now, I ain't talking about elephant grass, because that stuff will cut you up. But the tallest blades of grass, being able to walk up, smell all the beautiful flowers, being able to pick fruit and vegetables off of grand trees, and everybody have a magnificent time, and have to not worry about nothing outside of here except for those who are established to do that. And we're not doing it. And even I would rather see y'all doing that. I can't say nothing else than what's going on, all right? And yes, I don't have a problem because I know some people feel some way. That's my name, Lucifer. Well, you buy it however the fuck you want. They fucked up. Okay? Don't y'all fuck up. Ladies, you're the circle of life, the power which keeps it going. The men, you are every part of it because it's two under one. To protect that, to keep it moving. Remember, information, highway, Christ fluid, sin, lower chakra, which doesn't mean low is bad from upper, right? Center chakra. We always say balance. The woman's uterus, men, you need to center yourself and get your emotions in check. You're not supposed to be emotional. Women's emotions are supposed to be a derivative of your strength. That means controlled, so that way they can paint a narrative that has nothing to do with the world we coexist in or co-op with. Okay? And these two are the ones that are fluctuating. Right? Gut, right? My stomach bubbling. I know it sounds complicated, but it's far from it. Still some things I can't say. I have a story to tell. See y'all here shortly.